Yeah, he went down like a ton of bricks. So what's the gig, Nigella? You hiring us to look for that coffee filter Shakespeare called a collar?
Here's Elizabethan rough. That's actually rather a good idea. I'll make a note. But no, I've someone I'd like you to meet.
The Lord of Long Arms, man? Let me guess. He's a big, scary guy, but when he talks, he has a funny voice like Mike Tyson.
Hello, nice to meet you.
I was right!
Punchy, tell them what you told me.
Well, everybody knows me training ritual. I've one very strict rule. No shags the night before a fight.
That's right. You abstain from sex before boxing because it saps your strength.
After Eve at a championship, I called for room service, an order of crisps.
Chips.
And an order of chips.
Fries.
Even though I knew the carbs would go straight to me fanny.
US or UK?
US.
But?
When the bellman arrived in my room, he started reciting a poem. I don't recall the words, but it was quite beautiful, actually. And by the time he finished, I climaxed.
Well, then I guess the legend 'tis true. Someone has found Shakespeare's Lost Sonnet.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to rewind.
Okay, that was very cool. Now here comes the explanation. There have long been whispers that the immortal bard once wrote a sonnet so romantic, so passionate, so heartbreakingly amorous that simply hearing it would cause any listener to become aroused to the point of biological climax on sight.
You mean shoot ropes?
Precisely, yes.
Wow! I knew he wrote the source material for 10 Things I Hate About You, but he also wrote a poem?
When he realized the sonnet's power, he hid it away from the world. I'd never encountered any proof of its existence, but like a casual Fleetwood Mac fan, I'd heard rumors.
And now let me guess. You want us to track it down so you can keep it safe within your archives.
Would a rose by any other name smell as sweet?
I can't help but imagine it would. Talk to me, Agatha.
Rip, I called every London bookie I know and found only one sizable bet placed on that little guy the night of the fight. The bettor used a pseudonym but called from a local pub where a bunch of stage actors hang out called the Broken Keg, which is actually a pretty novel name, so I better put down the phone and laugh for a moment.
Looks like I'm gonna have to go undercover. And when I go in, I go all in.
Rip, no. Every time you go undercover, you get in too deep and you can't come back.
Well, that's ridiculous.
No, it's not. What about the Winnipeg incident?
This is nothing like the Winnipeg incident.
What's the Winnipeg incident?
I'm sorry, but you're just gonna have to trust my instincts here. Don't like it? There's the door. There's a complaint box on it. You're welcome to drop a complaint in it.
You better believe I will. Your instincts nearly got you killed.
But they didn't. Instead, they pay for that Starbucks gift card you're always reloading for double the points.
Guys, come on, you're friends.
I'll kill you.
I'll have you arrested for homicide.
Guys!
Fine, fine. But as of right now, I am no longer Rip Digman. The name's Doobie McBooberton.
Maybe we can work on the name.
Oh, now even she's coming at me. Jesus Christ! 16 ounces of beer, please.
Okay, here's a tongue twister for you. Red leather, yellow leather. Red leather, yellow. Ugh.
A proper pot of coffee in a proper coffee pot. The pot acts all posh, but we know they are not.
Ha!
Got a problem, mate? I hear you laughing, but I don't see anyone performing the taming of the shrew.
It's your friends. Their words couldn't twist the tongue of a toddler.
Well, if you think you can do better, the stage is yours. Unless it gives you fright.
Saltine, super, bail me out here.
World's hardest tongue twister. Got it. Repeat after me. A biscuit baker.
Mixed a box of biscuits in his mixer. Mixed biscuits, cried the baker, the mix betwixt the mixer.
Ah, my tongue.
She sprained her tongue, Rip. You gotta take it from here.
Well, So the biscuit baker mixed the mixes in his biscuit mixer, as he biscuit sold his semen by the seashore by the liter. Lighted by the light, on the ledger by the lighter, the letter read more lightly than a lady lightly looming lollies littered on a sweater. Better wetter, said the swimmer, who was drier but not slimmer, and as limber as the timber of a soggy finger splinter. Time for dinner, David Schwimmer, said the weary biscuit mixer, whose elixir was a fixer and a fixture in the picture of the scripture for the richer, not the poorer. Pour the mixture with a soggy swimmer sweater texture sprinkled by a sprinkler.
No notes.
His tongue! It has nary a knot!
That twister would please Thespis himself. What's your name?
Forth. Wally Forth.
Come rehearse with us. The Englandshire Theatre. Tomorrow night at 10.
Thank you, 10.
Rip, you did it!
Rip? Who's Rip? Oh, right, me. Almost got in too deep.
Sorry, that's my ringtone.
Yeah, you should change that. It gives me a great sense of unease.